Hello friends, it's Natasha. Thanks for joining me. Grab a heavy dumbbell. Don't be afraid to go really heavy and then have something lighter nearby. One dumbbell Tabata, quick warm up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, halfway fold. Press into the toes, reach your fingers back, crown of the head forward. Now sit deep into a squat and rotate. One arm up, one arm down. Switch, little thoracic twist here. Other side. Bring your hands down and your head down, hips up. Hanging forward fold. Big breath. Shake the head out, sway the body. Lift up halfway, arms spread wide. We're going to pull the arms over the head and back a few times. Over the head, swim back like you're pressing through water. Inhale forward, exhale long. Now squat and dip halfway forward. Squat down, hips back. Now head forward, straight legs. Bend and straighten, hinging at the hips. Perfect. Reach those arms all the way overhead. Side bend to the left. Gently tuck the tailbone. Arms pull apart now. Lift and stretch over to the right. Lengthen the arms apart, one up, one down. Stretch both arms over the head and climb the rope. Feeling into that side body, reaching higher and higher. Arms behind the back, interlace the fingers, squeeze the shoulder blades back. Swing the arms out, crisscross, give yourself a pat on the back. And hip circles, big full range, in to out. Widen your stance now and take some lateral lunges, reaching across to opposite toe. Lift up for toy soldiers. Opposite toe tap up high now. Little trunk rotation, long limbs. Exhale as you lift. All right, any last minute stretches you want to do? Wrists, shoulders, cat-cow for the spine. Get those last stretches in now or hit pause if you need more time. We're going to pick up our heavy dumbbell. First exercise, 4 squat swings, 4 lateral lunges. Timer is coming on. Pick up that weight. Hold it in both hands. Hold it the long way. Here we go. We're going to hinge forward, hike it back, and go. Squat, swing it forward. 4 times there. Then opposite lateral lunges, weight to opposite toe like we did in the warm-up. That's the sequence. Feet a little narrower on the squat swings. And then you can open up on those lateral lunges. You can work your own pace. That's the beautiful thing about time drills. Make it your own. Change the drills up as needed. Time, 10 seconds. Just enough time to pick it up in your right hand. Tap your right toes back in a stag leg position. Bent over row. Go, bent row. Now single leg deadlift. You can lift the leg or keep it down. Clean press, add a knee drive if you'd like. All right, so bent over row. Deadlift, option to lift the leg. Clean and press, option to lift the knee. Get the sequence. We do repeat these. If you're a little lost, you have time to get to know it. This can be your practice round. Great. 10 seconds to switch sides. Left hand, left toes stagger back. We have our bent over row, flat back, go. Bent, row. Now, deadlift, option to bring your left leg back. Clean and press with the knee drive. The clean is just racking your weight at your shoulder with some momentum. Bent over row, elbow high. Single leg deadlift. Clean and knee press. Great job. Set the weight down. Right hand is going to snatch, jump back to burpee, jump in. Option to do the burpee one-handed. Go. High pull all the way up. jump back on 2 hands, jump in, or here is the exercise, jump back, jump in with the right hand on the weight. Please make sure the weight is not going to roll. It's on that flat surface and it's solid before you jump back, and you are on your legs before you throw the weight up. Your weight's back in your heels, your knees are bent, your core is on. Be safe on this one. Okay, come down, 10 seconds, come down into bridge. We will hit the left side later on in the sequence. Here we go. 4 bridge thrusts, up and down for 4. Then 4 single leg bridge thrusts, arms go up with the knee drive, elbows in, up, straighten and bend. 4 regular bridges, you can keep your heels down only or your whole flat foot. And then singles with arm raise, up and in, bend the knee and lower. Simple sequence. Stay down 10 seconds to set your weight away off your mat. V-ups, tap one toe, other toe, both. Go, single, single, and high V double. If you're struggling, bend your knees and make this a tuck up instead of a V up. Shorten your lever. Exhale, use momentum. You can throw your arms into it. Tuck your chin so you don't leave the weight of your head behind. And time. This is a quick transition. Come onto your knees, kneeling hip thrust, grab your weight. Both hands holding the weight. Thrust the hips, bicep curl, halo to the right, step forward, right, high-low lunge, straighten and bend. Now it's a bicep curl hip thrust, left halo around the head, left foot steps forward, high-low lunge. Curl and thrust, halo right, step forward right, high-low lunge. Kneel. Bicep curl, halo left, step forward lunge, up and down. Quickly come onto your feet for the last drill. Stand up, left snatch to burpee, finishing out that other side. High pull up, go, and jump back, jump in. You can do this on 2 hands or that one-handed burpee, making sure the weight is solid and down, not gonna roll on you. Fight this one out. It's your last drill in our first Tabata, and we will repeat these. So if you were a little lost, you will have time to try again and push harder. Stay in it to the last moment. Go and rest. Beautiful job. You have 1 minute to take a breather, drink some water, walk around. You should be working so hard that you really need this minute of rest. So keep that in mind, or you can be stretching here as well. If you do need more time, feel free to hit pause. We're going to come on back to the mat right now. Go ahead and pick up that weight. Hold it in both hands the long way. We're starting with that hinging squat swing. 3, 2, and go. Squat, sit, hinge forward, butt back. Then lateral lunges, pulling the weight across to the opposite toe, flat back. 4 of each. I'm going to cue a little bit less, so just take these as hard as you can go. Don't be afraid to use a heavy weight. And 10 seconds, you might set the weight down, but you'll only have a couple seconds to do that. Then pick it up in the right hand, tap your right toes back, and go, bent over row. Deadlift with the balance challenge option. Clean, again with the balance challenge knee push option. 1 of each, make them your own, and work. 10 seconds, set the weight down. We have the other side, left hand grabs, tap your left toes back, repeat, bent over row. Single leg deadlift, clean knee press. Ten seconds rest, set the weight down, right hand, snatch, burpee. Lots of options to jump back on both hands. Go. Snatch it up. One or two-handed burpee. You can also step back to plank if you're not jumping today. Again, be safe. Make sure the weight is solid before you jump back, and make sure you're grounded before you snatch the weight up. You're pressing into those heels. You're using the core and the hips to thrust forward. Done. Come on down for the next two. We have bridges. Bring the heavy weight to your hips, lay back. 4 regular, 4 singles with arms. Go. Single knee drive, arms up and in. Awesome. Set the weight aside and stay on your back. V-ups, single, single, double. Start extended and go. Tap right, tap left, tap both. High V. You can always tuck to modify. Just do the best you can. You might even change it completely if something just doesn't work in your body. Great work. Quickly come onto your knees. Grab the weight. This is probably the most complex one. We have that kneeling hip hinge with bicep curl. Go. Curl, halo, right. Step right, lunge, high, low. Arms straighten and bend. So you curl, halo left, step left, lift and lower as the arms straighten and bend. So you have 2 bicep curls here, halo and a lunge. Alternating the direction of the halo as well as the foot that steps out to lunge. You did it. Come back to your feet. Left snatch burpee. Finishing with a big intense one. Other side, go left snatch, jump back burpee, one-handed or 2. You did it. Take your much needed recovery, walk around, drink some water, and we'll come back with 8 new exercises. Half of them will be just body weight. Half of them will still be with that heavy dumbbell. Start to make your way back to your mat. We are starting in shortly with some lunges, 4 high, 4 low. You can jump these on the top and then bring your fingertips down and jump them on the bottom, or just step into them. Stand up. 3, 2, jumping lunges, go. 4 lunges here, high, stepping or jumping. Bring your fingertips or your palms down, and 4 stepping or jumping lunges down. Pretty simple, just push. Can be really explosive, again, or low impact if you need it to be. And 10 seconds, get into plank position. You can do the push-up on or off the knees, push-up, shoulder taps, jump in, jump out. And here we go, 1 push-up, shoulder, shoulder, and a little hop forward, hop back. Keep that sequence. If you don't want to jump in, do 2 knee tucks. So it could be 1 push-up, 2 shoulder taps, 2 knee tucks, or a hop in, hop back. Of course, this can be done from the knees as well as up here in high plank. It's only 30 seconds, so do the best you can and break. Quickly come to seated. We have a sit-up and then crab taps. Lay all the way back on your mat. Big sit-up, crab lift, opposite toe tap. Lay down. Sit up to your hands and feet. Lift your hips, opposite toe taps. Find a nice pace and get the sequence and then push it. To make it a little easier on the wrists, you can turn your fingers out or even backwards. You did it. Quickly come onto your feet, pick up the dumbbell, left hand, squat high pull, squat clean, squat press. Here we go, squat, high pull. Clean, rack the weight, squat, press the weight. Rack and do it again. It's a high pull, a clean, and a squat press. Flat back. Once you get the sequence, again, just push. Find a pace that works for you. High pull, rack it, squat it, press it. Perfect. Same thing, other side, right hand, squat, high pull, clean, press. Pick up the weight and go. Squat, high pull. Rack it and squat, press. My dog always seems to get in the way. There's always a cat or a dog around in my house. Keep it up. You got this. Use the breath on the power. Ten seconds rest. Come on down to a hovering tabletop. 3 kick throughs to an ab roll. Come on down. We're going to kick through the open space. Go 3 times. And then sit, ab, roll down and up. Do the best you can. These are a lot on the hip flexors. You don't have to jump and go as fast as I'm going. Or you could even jump and get the hips up high. So you can modify or amplify this as needed. You got this. We have 2 more exercises. Fight it out. Good job. On your feet. It's a quick transition. Pick up the weight in your left hand. We have a turning rack press to a turn lunge low. Looks like this. Arm over the shoulder, push press. Arm over the shoulder, down lunge. Rotate. Bring your knees and toes for the ride. Turning press. Turning lunge. So turn press high, turn press low with a little hip hinge. You'll get it. It's a fun one. Feels good, but it's challenging. So you might even lighten your load when you go into this last one. Great work. 10 seconds to just switch sides here. Take a quick breath or 2. Pick up the weight in the right hand. Same thing, turn, rack at the shoulder, turning push press, turning low lunge. Bring the weight up and high, shoulder and low. Give me that nice rotation, core on. You can hold it in both hands at the shoulder for a little bit of a break, and then strong push, strong hinging lunge. Awesome work. We just have to repeat that one more time in a quick cool down recovery. Use this minute again for anything you need to do. Bring yourself back onto your mat. We have those 4 lunges, high and low. Countdown is on. Bring it up to your feet. Jump high, jump low. Go. Take these on your own, whether you're jumping or not. 4 high, 4 low. You got this. Perfect. Come on down for the push-up, shoulder taps, either 2 knee tucks or jump forward, jump back to get off the hands. Set your plank up, spread your fingers, go. Push up, shoulder, shoulder, knee, knee, or jump forward, jump back. Great job. You stay down low for the next one. It's that full sit up, crab up, opposite toe tap. Lay down on your back. Go. Full sit up, hands down, opposite toe tap as you lift the hips. Of course, if you're struggling to lift your hand and foot at the same time, you could just do one. Just your feet lift, kick, kick. There's always a modification. And time, get on your feet, pick up the weight, squat high pull, squat clean, squat press. Go. Sit in your chair, high pull, drive it up. Clean, flip it up, squat, press. Ten seconds, set the weight down, switch sides. Same exercise, other hand. Grab it, set it up, and squat. Go.
Down.
Set the weight down. We have our 3 kick throughs to the ab roll. Come on down to the hands and knees. Go. Kick through that open space. Then sit, roll, keep the back knee bent so you can go right back into the kick throughs. Across your mat, sit, roll. You did it. Come on your feet for the last two. It's the turning press, turning lunge. Pick up the weight in your left hand and mirror me here. We have rotational push press, rotational lunge. Turn, drive up, turn, drive down, bend the knees. Bringing your knees and toes for the ride. Rotational, turning at the waist, hitting the obliques a bit, and then strong shoulder and legs. Perfect. Go ahead and do the same thing. Last drill, other side. Pick the weight up in your right hand. Rack it over the right shoulder. Go. Rotational press high, lunge low. Breathe it out. All effort. You made it. That was all 4 rounds of our Tabata today. We're going to do some quick stretching. Meet me in downward facing dog. Spread your fingers, lift your hips, and widen your feet. Spinal wave, we're going to roll forward in slow motion. When you hit plank, lift the tailbone and arch back. Roll forward, engage the core, push the shoulders. Plank, lift the tailbone, roll back. Slight change coming. Roll forward into your plank. Now try to lower onto the elbows, hit dolphin, then press up into down dog. Roll forward into plank. Bend the elbows, land, lift the tailbone, dolphin, press off the elbows, down dog. Roll forward into plank. Drop the elbows and find dolphin. Stay in dolphin this time. Knees down. Come onto the hands. Tabletop, elbows down, knees lift. Dolphin, knees drop. Press onto the hands. Charge into table. Lower onto the elbows. Press into dolphin. Again, knees down. Lift into table. Now elbows down, press into dolphin. Stay here. From dolphin, press onto the hands and step the left foot outside the left hand for lizard lunge. Heart forward, gaze forward, hand down, step back. Elbows down. Now charge onto the hands, right foot steps outside right hand or replaces right hand. Lift the heart, gaze forward. You can lower the knee, hands down, step back. Elbows down. Again, left foot charges forward, lizard. Stay here. Breathe into the stretch, and then you can take that horizon swivel, lowering that right hip to the floor. Turning your gaze back. Then step back, elbows down. Do it on the right side. Right foot, lizard lunge, charge out. Right arm can take it over as the left hip drops. So we have that horizon, hip dip, and rotate back. We're going to press back onto the heels and then tuck the toes under for some camel sweeps. Bringing your left hand to your left heel, sweep your hips forward, drive your right arm around. Open up the chest, the hip flexors, the quads, switch sides. Go to where it feels good, opening the front side, gentle back bending, sweep back and forth one more time. Maybe you cradle the head and drive the chest up. Other side. Big breath in and out. Bring those hands down, release the toes, sit back. We're going to roll up to seated and just take a couple deep breaths together. Take an inhale through the nose, big sigh out the mouth. Give yourself a moment of gratitude for doing something challenging and fun and sweaty. I hope you enjoyed that. Please leave me a comment. I love to hear from you. Tell me how it went. and if you made it here to the end. Thanks so much. See you next time.